All right, so got some questions about compound inequalities. So ultimately what we're going to be doing, like in number 32, is we're going to be creating two separate equations from all this mumbo jumbo. So the first equation, it's everything before the word or. So it's x minus 4 is less than -6. The other equation will be x plus 3 is greater than 8. And really, you're just treating this like a normal two-step equation where you use the inequality symbol instead of the equal sign. So what you do first is you're going to add 4 to both sides. That's the constant. We're going to get rid of that first. All right, they kind of cancel each other out. We call that a zero pair. And we're left with x is less than -2. And that's our first answer that we're going to be graphing. And I'll just go ahead and I'll solve the one on the right here by subtracting 3 on both sides. Those go away. We get x is greater than 8,765. It's greater than 5. Now we have something to graph. We have two lines. And let's see, x is less than -2. I always read the letter first, followed by the inequality symbol, and then the number. It helps you visualize which way to go. For instance, if you say x is less than -2, I know to go left because I said less than. It's always good to know less means left. That's right. And greater than would just, you'd go to the right. Also, something to note, if it's an or statement, like in number 32 and 33, that they are going to be going the opposite directions. So x is greater than 5. I'm going to put an open circle on 5 and go to the right, greater than. Something I said earlier that I said it earlier before I hit record, is that if your inequality symbol looks like this or like that, that means you have an open circle. If the inequality symbol looks like this or like that, that means you have a closed circle. That's the difference. Now, I just want to go to another one. Let's find the other example. Here we go. 39 sounds like a good example. Now, this goes to another note that I think you should take is, when it looks like number 39, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the first 3 and the last 3. What I mean by that is I'm going to pick the first 3 terms. Oh, pardon me. I said it wrong. It looked bigger because the numbers are bigger. In this case, I want the first 2 and the last 2. So we're going to choose -100 is less than or equal to -10a. That'll be my first equation. And then my second equation will be -10a is less than or equal to 50. I'm just going to erase this note here, but it's okay. I don't want it to distract me or get in the way there. So on the left here, we're just going to start off by dividing both sides by -10 because we want to get a by itself. And of course, they cancel here. -100 divided by -10 will be +10, and that's what is less than or equal to a. And then on the right here, we're going to divide by -10 on both sides. Boom and boom. A is less than or equal to, is that -5? And there we go. We pulled 2 answers out. Now we can graph these answers. I'm going to start off on the left here. I've got A, and remember, I always read the letter first. A is greater than or equal to 10. So I'm going to put a closed dot on 10. I think I said the words greater than, so I'm going to go to the right. And now I'm going to plot the one on -5 right here, and it's a closed circle. A is less than -5. Very good. Yeah, less is left. Boom. They go to the both directions there. Let's Let's see. Oh yeah, if it's, what did I say? And means sort of the an and statement would mean that they are connected in the middle. So again, you just create two equations. -6 plus n is less than or equal to -3. That's our first equation. The second equation is 4n is greater than -32. Well, I think we have to add 6 because we don't want to have a blank spot on the right side of our equation. So we'll bring the 6 over to this. Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm doing 4. 4.
Okay. So when we regroup here, we get n is less than or equal to 3. And on the right, we have to divide by 4, of course. N is greater than, what's the answer? 8? -8. So now we have something to graph. So I'm going to start off on the number 3 and fill it in. Yeah, and n is less than 3. So I see if you say less than, go left. I'm going to stop about right here because I know that n is greater than -8, and that's an open circle. And they're gonna kiss right here in the middle, mwah, like that, and be connected. And the clue there that I knew right from the beginning was the word and. If you see that, you know they're going to connect in the middle.
Okay, and means do it.
Yeah, and means that you would connect them, or means that they're going to be going in opposite directions with some combination of the circles filled in or not. All right, and that's the gist of it. Those are the types of problems that will be on our Unit 3 quiz. Let me just stop this real quick.